Muted.
Hi there, I'm Mark Sebastian, founder of OptionPit.com with the AM Volatility Report reminder. This is for educational purposes only. None of this should be considered investment advice. Options have risk. Consult your financial professional. Hey, reminder, this Saturday, big event, OptionPit's Mastering Long Gamma and Owning Premium. Get yourself in. It's going to be a great, great event. If you want to learn how to buy stuff, this is a course for you. So let's talk about the market. Well, here we are. We're down 8 handles. VIX is up 0.5%. So a little bit of follow through from yesterday, but really just kind of back down to yesterday's lows. So if I pull up a tick chart here, and we look at SPX, load up here in a second. There we go. There it is. So let's just look at this guy for a second. And then let's just pull up a 2-dayer. You can see, you know, we might be able to get down to, you know, another 4 points, and we're testing the lows of yesterday. That could be a good place to bounce off. All right, you can see we've had a nice little dip from over the last 5 days, but nothing really crazy. So if we test those lows and break them, that could mean that we're due for a little follow through. But my gut says that what we're really looking at is, you know, a little bit of a retest and bounce. Not a lot of additional news over the last day or two. We do have the Fed coming up over the next couple days. That could cause volatility to increase a little bit. We also have non-farm payrolls at the end of the week that could drive markets. We are, you know, about 20 points off the all-time high, and things could easily get right back there. But today feels like, you know, we may end up flattish. If I had to go out on one limb, is, you know, if we stick here or rally a little bit or even drop a little bit, I don't think that we end up with a VIX that's 1240. I think that it's still heading for a sub 12 sometime today, and even with all futures up a little bit, you know, if you look VIX, the Fed future is about 1310. 1311. You know, the high was about 1340 yesterday. I don't see that happening unless we get a big follow through. But you know, you can see we're 4 points off the low from yesterday, and VIX is barely moving again. You know, we were down a little bit Friday, decent amount yesterday. Still ended up getting bought at the end of the day, and we're down a touch today. It just doesn't feels like a couple of days of profit taking ahead of some major events. And you know, that's the way the kind of my gut feels about the narrative. Obviously, some of the things that the admin is doing are getting some big national news. I'd be really fascinated to see whether they're actually able to drive markets. So far, you know, I remain unconvinced. Moving on to some of the other big names, we did have some big earnings. Look at Under Armour. Under Armour getting absolutely decimated today, down 25%. So a big miss on earnings. My guess is Nike probably off a little bit too. Under Armour is a huge miss. Yeah. Big further rallying in Coach as we have. It's still up. The earnings are out. Oh yeah, the earnings are out, and it is up. So we have my prediction from last week. My wife's prediction from last week, with the assistance of my wife, is you know, I liked my May on Bloomberg. I like the May 36.41 call spread for $1, and it's up it's about $1.30. So call that a 30% win. So and with some continued follow through out of Coach. Now there was a weekly call overwriter that yesterday that hit unusual activity that is going to be extremely happy today. So some interesting things there. Then if you look at oil up a little bit. Bond prices, I continue to see that as where things could fall apart. Still kind of just swashing around. You know, all of the major indexes are moving about the same this morning. I mean, I guess the Dow's down the most, but you know, yesterday we saw real leadership out of the Russell and the NASDAQ. We're not really seeing that today. Maybe a touch of leadership. So again, it feels like, you know, this could be a little bit of a meh day. We should know, you know, when they try and test it here in the next few minutes. All right, folks. If you have questions, you can email me, mark@optionpick.com, or you can call me 888-TRADE-01. Have a good one.